Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Apple's September event is now just 1 month away, and this time it's not another iPhone refresh. Apple's first ever foldable is finally coming, and this week we got something better than a render. We got physical evidence. If you're into Apple leaks and launch coverage, make sure you subscribe because it genuinely helps the channel and I cover all of this here every week. Let's start with what actually leaked. Retail camera protectors have surfaced from a factory, printed with the words for IP 2026. One in silver, one in a very dark blue. Two separate leakers posted the same thing independently. Same colorways both times. Now, why does this matter more than a render? Because accessory makers don't guess. They pull real measurements and real finishes from the supply chain months ahead because they need stock on shelves on launch day. That's exactly how the iPhone 18 Pro colors were called correctly earlier this year. The module itself is also interesting. It's a pill shape, not Apple's usual square array with 4 cutouts, 2 cameras, a flash and a microphone. Now, a lot of outlets are calling that fourth cutout a LiDAR scanner, but earlier design leaks point to a microphone, and the shape of the cutout backs that up. So I take the LiDAR claim with a pinch of salt. So let's talk about those colors. There are only two, on a phone expected to cost over $2,000. The first is silver, and it's likely two-tone, a silver metal frame with a white glass back. That's why earlier leaks kept describing it as white. Both were right. The second is a deep blue so dark you'll read it as black from a few feet away, much closer to the iPhone 17 Pro's deep blue than to navy. So which of these two do you think looks better? And more importantly, which color do you think Apple should have included for an iPhone this expensive? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's get into the specs. The iPhone Ultra, also being called the iPhone Fold, is expected to feature a 7.8-inch inner display with a wider 4:3 aspect ratio. And reports suggest it's virtually creaseless thanks to a liquid metal hinge. Outside, there's a 5.5-inch cover display that works like a normal iPhone when it's shut. Under the hood, we're expecting the A20 Pro built on a 2nm process, paired with 12GB of RAM. For cameras, leaks point to dual 48-megapixel sensors, wide and ultra-wide, with no dedicated telephoto. That's the first real compromise. The second one is biometrics. Reports suggest Apple is dropping Face ID and moving to Touch ID in the power button, purely to keep the device thin. And it is thin. Roughly 4.5mm open and 9mm closed. Battery figures are still conflicting. Reports range from around 4,900 to 5,500 mAh, split across two cells, one in each half. So when can you actually buy it? All signs point to September. At Apple's autumn event alongside the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max. Mass production reportedly slipped from June to August, so some reports suggest units could trickle out into October. Either way, expect it to sell out fast. Pricing is rumored between $2,000 and $2,500. And a quick but important note, none of this has been confirmed by Apple, so treat everything here as rumor until the keynote. Now I'd like to hear from you one more time. At that price, is Apple's first foldable actually worth it, or would you skip this one and wait for Generation 2? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my full iPhone Ultra coverage. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.